Hey, have you been told that to have it, whatever it is that you want, that it's going to take hard work? I'm sure you have. It starts at school. In order to have what you want, you need to work hard. When you're an adult and you've grown up, in order to have the money you want, you have to work hard. In order to have the home you want, you have to work hard. But what if this isn't true? What if it is just a small change that can make a massive difference? It's not some massive, big, hard work, hard slog, struggle that is going to get you what you want. So when you think about your health goals or your weight goals that you desire, what is it that you think that is going to take hard work? Do you think it's going to be easy, or do you think it's going to be hard? If you believed that it was easy, my guess is you wouldn't be here watching this video, which then leads me to the assumption to think that you think that it's going to take hard work to have the health or the weight and the body that you would really, really love to have. So as an example, you may have gone on many, many diets, and all of these diets are or tend to be restrictive. So whether it be Atkins, paleo, you cannot eat certain foods, they are restrictive. And when you actually think about restricting all of the things that you currently eat to follow, not necessarily those particular diets, but whatever diet, even if it's a calorie controlled one, then the mindset is I have to restrict what I eat. I've got the hard work of weighing it all out, making sure that I only eat this size portion. I have to do this, I have to do that. I have to get all these foods in my cupboard that I don't ordinarily eat. And so therefore, right, it's hard because it's going to cost more money. It's hard because I've got to stop eating all of these things I want, that I enjoy eating. And basically, it is full of an assumption of I must do, I have to, or I need to do this. I need to take this action. I must take this action. I have to take this action. And also, I must give up X, Y, or Z in order to actually get the body, the weight, the health, the whatever it is that you're wanting in regards to your overall health. So straight away, right from the word go, in order to get from point A, where you are now, to point B, which is your desired health, you have to deprive yourself and suffer in order to obtain this thing. You have to work hard. You have to work hard at being deprived and suffering in order to get the desired reality of the body or the health that you want. But when you put it that way, does that change your perspective, that you can see why it's never worked doing it that way before? So I'm going to use my board behind me. So if point A is where you are now and you want to get to point B, currently your mindset is you have to work hard for it. You have to work hard, and in order to work hard, you have to deprive yourself of either certain foods or the amount that you're eating. But there is hard work. I think we'd all agree that is the current way of doing things. However, in effect, really, what you're saying is that now is not good enough. So it's not good enough now. And when I get to this point, I am now good enough. I am experiencing what I want to experience. I feel about myself the way I want to feel about myself because I now have the health or the body that I want. But have you noticed that this is conditional? The condition of feeling like this is getting my body or my health like that. So I have to do that in order to have this. And so what if it is this very thought process that we have been taught about everything is the very thing that is actually keeping your health as it is, that is keeping your weight as it is, that is keeping absolutely anything in your life as it is. If you've got something that is not really good enough that you want to change and you want to get here, this is your goal, but you have this mindset of I have to work hard in order to have that. And when I have that, I am going to be better. My life is going to be better. Whatever it is, now is not good enough. Here is going to be better. But like I said, what if this is the very, very thought process that is keeping you basically in the trap that you're currently in, that you can't seem to get out of? Now, you may be watching this video and saying, I have tried absolutely everything and nothing works. Well, here is the thing. If no problem can be resolved with the same thinking that created it, and what if it is this thinking that actually is the thing that's keeping you there? So would it be true to say that you haven't tried everything, but everything you have tried so far has failed, therefore it needs to be approached with a different thought process? Your current thought process is not working. So is it true to say that you need to change your thought process, and changing your thought process may well get you different results? Well, I'm here to tell you that with 100% certainty, when you change your thought process, you will most certainly get different results. Because if you always do what you've always done, you will always get what you've always got. So you have to change something. And if you lived your entire life in this mindset, as did I most certainly lived my life in this mindset until the last couple of years, where I've actually gained so much knowledge about our thought processes and our beliefs, and then where they lead us, which is ultimately to keep getting the same things. And then getting that frustrating feeling because we don't understand why it is that no matter what we seem to do, we don't ever get to be in the place that we want to be. So how is a different way of approaching it? Well, what if you started at this point, that mentally you put your mind in the mindset of the person that you are trying to become? So how do you do that? So as an example, if you imagine the person that you are going to be when you have the health or the weight that you want, what choices would that future you make? That you that has the body or the health that they want, what choices are they making? What foods are they eating that they are enjoying? What would they be doing with their body now that it is how they want it? What is it that they would have in their life that they don't have now? And what is it that they would feel about themselves? So I really want you to take some time to think about this and actually write it down. If I actually reach the goal, what is it that I am going to feel about myself? What would I be doing? What would I be putting in my body food wise? Would I be eating exactly the same as I'm eating now, or would I be eating something different? And what would I be eating? And really try and actually think about what it is that this person that you want to become, what are they doing? Who are they? What do they believe about themselves? So the problem with this particular place is like a pendulum, which is a swing. And currently you are on the swing and you are going this way, back again, and keep swinging backwards and forwards. And this is sucking your energy. If you think about all of the times that you have tried to make the changes to your health, how exhausting is it constantly trying to think about what you're doing, what you're going to do, what you need to do that day? I need to make sure I restrict my calories to 1,000 calories a day. I need to make sure I go to the gym. I must not touch chocolate, pizza, KFC, whatever it might be. I must not have fast food. And the thing is with doing all of that restriction is what you're telling yourself is, I must suffer in order to be who I want to be. But by putting yourself and making yourself feel here, right now, and what is to stop you, that isn't conditional. There is no condition. It I have in my life right now. With the health and the body that I have, I can still feel like that. I am good enough right now. There is no condition. And the thing with that is it's a choice. You can choose to feel like this right now, irrelevant of what you do or you don't have. And from here, you then start saying, I want. Not I need, not I must. It is a choice. I want to eat this food. I want to go to the gym. But even just saying the word, I want to do that, it's then a choice of free will. Whereas I must, I have to, I need to, even feels restrictive. It feels different. It conjures up different emotions. When you say, I want to do something, then that feels like I am choosing. This is a choice. I don't have to do this. I want to do this. But I'm sure you've never heard anybody say, I have to go on holiday. They only ever say, I want to go on holiday. And so everything, to be honest, is exactly the same. I want to eat avocados. No idea whether you like avocados, and that's just as an example. I want to reduce the amount of chocolate I eat. I want to reduce the amount of fast foods I eat. I want to eat more. I want to eat more vegetables. But it has a very, very different feeling. And it also, on a subconscious level, is actually telling your subconscious mind, I am good enough. I'm not depriving, I'm not suffering, I'm good enough, but I want to experience this. I want to do this. This is something I want to do. So what I would ask you to do is to observe your thoughts. Now, without judgment, just to notice what you notice. How many times throughout the day does your inner voice, your inner dialogue say, I must, I have to, I need to? So that might be, as an example, I must go to work. I need to go to work. I have to go to work. If you flipped that on its head and no, I want to go to work. I want to go to work for the money that it gives me. I want to go to work because I enjoy the time with the people that I work with. I want to go to work because I can see the value that I give to my workplace. I want to go to work because I'm part of a team. But again, it's a very, very different feeling and a very different thought process. But however, I'm sure you would agree, it isn't a massive change. It's a relatively small change. It's just changing one word, I want. So, like I said, I just want you to notice what you're thinking. How many times a day do you think I have to, I must, and I need to? And this could be about absolutely anything. I must do the housework. Again, you could flip that. Actually, I want to do the housework because I like it when things are clean, tidy, put away. I feel better. I want to do the housework. When I do the housework, I'm moving my body, and I want to move my body because that is what I want to do. And here's the thing. The more you do something, the more you do something. So the more you don't do anything, then the more you don't do anything, because you get stuck in a cycle of them feeling bad because you haven't done anything. And the more you do something, then the more you do something, because you feel good when you do it, therefore you do it more and more and more. And we do this naturally. And here is the thing with stepping into this, is then no longer is it hard work. You actually just flow into the action. So instead of hard work being almost like a series of mountains, you then almost become like water and you just flow to what you want. You make the choices because you want to make the choices, not because you have to. You have to make this choice in order to have what you want. So yeah, notice what you notice. And like I said, just changing that one word. How can I reframe this into I want to do this because of this? So I hope that has helped and given you a different way of looking at something. Because here's the thing, if you stay in your perception as it is at the moment and do what we've always been taught, which predominantly you start at the beginning and this is where you're going to end up. So what have you got to lose by trying it a different way? It might be the very thing that gets you the results you want. Step into how you're going to feel when you have what you want. You are enough right now. And then from this feeling of I am enough, I'm making a choice. I'm not depriving myself. I am making a choice. I want to do this. So thanks for listening. Do please drop a comment if you have enjoyed it. Please do tell me if you found anything particularly insightful. And I look forward to seeing you for the next video. Thank you very much.